name's Grant Lee. I'm with the NW Indian Fisheries Commission. Right now we're adipose clipping all the hatchery Chinook. There's about a little over 1 million probably Chinook to get through. These are just the raceways all the Chinook are kept in. So this is our fish pump. We have one of these that'll go with each trailer. And it's just a really low stress way to move fish into our trailer from wherever. And less work for me, because I can just let it roll. We'll pump them into the trailer and they'll run through our machines. They'll get counted, measured, and get their adipose fin clipped off. And then they'll go into these two nature spawns here. So there'll be 500,000 probably in this pond and 500,000 in the next pond. Well, these are Clark's Creek stock, so they just get released from here and they come right back. These fish here will return here in 4 to 5 years. We used to do everything by hand, and now we can do, this trailer has 6 machines that you'll see, and a typical day I could do 60,000. We have a couple that are shorter. Some of the hatcheries are way more tight to get in and out of these big trailers, so those ones have 5 lines, but they still can do 50,000 plus a day. So the fish are out in the raceways. Then we pump them up into this tank, and then this will pump them up into here. So they end up in there, and then they go through these 2 openings here. They get measured, and then every click that you hear, that's one of these flippers opening up, and it opens up to a tube that sends them to one of these machines that are all based on fish length. And they end up in here, and they don't like being against this white background, so they'll all try and fight to get into this little corner. Fish comes in, it gets to the end, it trips a sensor, it'll a set of padded clamps will close down on it, and it arches that fish's back. And we have to sort them by length, because hopefully that adipose fin will be in that window. And it'll take a before picture, clip the fin, and then take an after picture. This was run pretty well, you might not see an error, but if it leaves a little too much of the fin, it'll fail it, and it'll get kicked into a bucket, and those will get done by hand also.
Adipose fin clipping is part of a 2-step process that helps scientists and fisheries identify and distinguish between wild salmon and hatchery salmon. The other half of the process involves the injection of a small piece of wire with a unique numerical identification code on it.
So when we're tagging, that needle shoots the tag in like right there. And like if this is the little sinus cavity, the tag's only like that big. So you have some wiggle room, but if you can get it right in that sinus cavity, it'll stay in there until they're an adult. So like one length of tag would be like that.
The tags are so small, you actually need a special scope just to see the numbers on them. These specialty trailers have really streamlined the process of tagging salmon for release.